Hello and welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by New IAS. So, today on 7th May 2019, our topics are National Stock Exchange of India, then Green Rating for Integrated Habitat Assessment, that is GRIHA, then Purple Frog, White Tiger, Map Aided Program and PQRS. So, our first topic, that is National Stock Exchange, that is NSE of India. So, why it came in news is that the SEBI, it ordered the NSE to pay a fine of amount of rupees 1000 crore, that too within 45 days for its supervisory laxity that led to some of its broker clients gaining preferential access to certain market data. Okay, that is the news. And talking about the National Stock Exchange of India Limited, it is the largest, this National Stock Exchange of India, it is the largest financial market in India and it was incorporated in 1992. And we know that this NSE, it was first exchange in India to provide modern and also fully automated electronic trading. So, it is the first exchange in India which provides the modern and fully automated electronic trading. And another importance is that it has a total market capitalization of more than US dollar 2.27 trillion, which makes it the 11th position or the 11th largest stock exchange as in April 2018. Clear? Then, let's discuss about its formation. We know that it was formed as a result of the recommendation made by a high-powered group, and it was set up to study the establishment of new stock exchanges which are operating on a pan-India basis. And another thing is that it is set up by a group of Indian financial institutions with the goal of bringing greater transparency to the Indian capital market. So, its main goal is to bring a greater transparency to the Indian capital market. Okay, and its headquarters is in Mumbai and it has gold, or its shareholders consist of 20 financial institutions including the state-owned banks and the insurance companies. Okay, then let's see its index. We know that this S&P CNX Nifty, actually it is a benchmark index and it was introduced by the NSE. So, it is a benchmark index which was introduced by the NSE, and this flagship index, the Nifty 50, it represents about 63% of the market capitalization. Okay, and another thing is that it covers 12 sectors of the Indian economy across the 50 stocks, and besides the Nifty 50 index, the National Stock Exchange, it maintains the market indices which track various market and also factor strategies. Okay, so besides this Nifty 50 index, it is the National Stock Exchange which maintains the basic market indices. And next, we can see what all it offers. This NSE, it offers a capital raising ability for the corporation, and it also gives a trading platform for equities, debt and derivatives which include currencies as well as the mutual fund units. And it also allows for the new listings of this IPOs, then IDRs by the overseas companies raising capital in India. So, it also allows this IPOs, IDRs and even debt issuances. Okay, by the overseas companies raising their capital in India. That's all regarding the first topic. Then the next one is Green Rating for Integrated Habitat Assessment, or in short we can say GRIHA. This GRIHA Council, actually it was launched to, or it was a rating system which was developed to evaluate the environmental performance of the schools. So, we know that it's a rating system, and talking about this GRIHA rating, it was founded by the TERI. TERI stands for the Energy and Resource Institute, which was located in New Delhi, and it was formed with the support of MNRE, and we can say it's India's own green building rating system. And it's a part of the mitigation strategy for combating the climate change as highlighted in the India's INDC. So, the main thing is that actually it evaluates the environmental performance of a building, that too in its life cycle, we can say. So, it evaluates the environmental performance of a building in his total life history, and it also provides a definite standard for what all things are to be there, so that we can say it's a green building. So, we can say it gives certain mandatory things or certain things, so that we can say it is a green building. And this rating, it helps the people to assess their performance of their building, and also we can say we can see whether that building is building comes under the nationally acceptable benchmark. So, it helps the person or people to assess the performance of their building, and also thereby we can see that whether it comes under the nationally accepted benchmarks. Okay. So, this GRIHA, for the existing building, its eligibilities are all buildings, those which are in the design stage and those which have built up over an area of 2,500 meters square, they are eligible for a certification under this GRIHA. Okay, and this GRIHA EB, it is given for those existing buildings which are having a built up area greater than 2,500 square kilometers. So, two criteria are set. So, one which are there in the design stage, and other which includes an area more than 2,500 meters square. And let's see the different stages of evaluation. So, three stages are described, that is pre-construction stage, then building planning and construction stages, then building operation and maintenance stage. These are the stages of evaluation. Okay, and how this criteria is maintained actually. So, this criteria, it is maintained according to a weightage. So, we can say that it's a performance oriented system where certain points are being given. Okay, so if you meet these conditions, you will be given these points. So, each criteria, it has certain points, and this point, it is calculated in a total of 100, and different levels of certification, that is like 5 star, then 4 star, 3 star. These different levels of certification are also awarded based on the number of points earned. Okay, so different criteria are being given, and you can earn different points, and each point you will be assigned certain weightage, and it is calculated on 100, and you will also get a certification. This is how its criteria and weightage is calculated. Clear? Then our next topic is a topic from environment, that is purple frog. This purple frog, it is said to be crowned the Kerala state amphibian. Okay, this purple frog, it is said to be there, or it's said to be it is said that this purple frog is said to be existing during the dinosaurs period, and now it has been crowned the Kerala state amphibian status. And about this purple frog, it was first discovered in 2003 in the Idukki district of Kerala. So, it is an endemic to the Western Ghats in India. So, the key thing is that this species, this purple frog, it is very rare, and we can say that it's a once in a century find. It is that much rare species. And the peculiar thing of this purple frog is that once it lays eggs, then these blotted frogs, they are characterized by a protruding snout. Okay, here in this diagram you can see the protruding snout. And the other thing is that this this frog, it has got a powerful hind legs. Okay, and once they lay eggs, they will go deep inside the earth. So the main difference between this purple frog when compared to the other frog is that this purple frog, they have got a short hind leg, so that it becomes very difficult for them to leap from one point to other. That is the main difference between this purple frog when compared to other frog. And in this diagram you can see that it has got a bloated body and then short stout limbs. And its color ranges from purple to greyish in color, hence the name purple frog. And usually they prefer loose then aerated soil which are located very close to ponds. And their scientific name is Nasica vetracus sahyadrensis. Okay, and they begins its life as a tadpole. Usually the tadpole, it is the larval stage. That is, in every frog you can say tadpole is their larval stage. And one of the main factors which determines the presence of this tadpole is the speed in which the water flows down these streams. Okay, or we can say that they are rheophilic. That condition, it is called rheophilic. Their tadpoles are rheophilic. That means they can thrive in running water. And their tadpoles, they tends to gather in large number and only in area, okay, where there will be relatively higher water flow velocity. Okay, so higher water stream velocity is very essential for their survival. And that's all regarding this purple frog. Our next topic, that is white tiger. So the last white tiger, which was inhabiting in the Sanjay Gandhi National Park in Mumbai, it died due to age-related ailments. Okay, it was 18-year-old, and the white tiger, we know that it's a rare species, and it's otherwise called as bleached tiger. Okay, due to the absence of a pigment or bleached tiger, we can say that it is a pigmentation variant of this Bengal tiger. Okay, and this white tiger, their white fur, it is caused by a lack of a pigment called pheomelanin. Actually, this white tiger, they lack this pheomelanin, and it is present in other tigers. That is, in orange Bengal tiger, this pheomelanin is present. And for a white Bengal tiger to be born, there is a peculiar thing, that is, both the parents, they must carry an unusual gene. Okay, and so not only either parent, both the parents should carry this unusual gene, and that's why it's very rare, and which only happens naturally about once in 10,000 birth. That's why we can say that it's this white tiger, it's a very rare species. Okay, and the main comparison with both these tigers, that is white tiger and the Bengal tiger, is that actually this white tiger, it is very heavier, and they grew very fast actually. And when we are comparing its baby, it's as I said, it is very heavy, so that its features are well displayed. Okay, so this comparing with this Bengal tiger, this white tiger, they grew very fast and they are very heavier actually. And about its habitat, they are reported in the wild Indian states of Madhya Pradesh, Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, that is in Bihar in Sundarbans region, and especially in the former state of Rabha. And map data program, today we have got this Nur Sultan. The news is that the Kazakhstan, it renames its capital from Astana to Nur Sultan, and it is named after the ex-president Nur Sultan Nazarbayev. Okay, so you know that this Kazakhstan, it's a world's largest landlocked country, and it's a transcontinental country, and it is large part of it is located in Asia, and the most western parts are located in Europe. And another thing is that it shares its borders with, in this diagram, you can see Kazakhstan, and it shares its borders with Russia, then China, then Kyrgyzstan, then Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan, and Caspian Sea. That means they are joining Caspian Sea. Okay. And in prelims question revision series, I'll read out the question. What are the benefits of implementing the integrated watershed development program? Okay, and our options are 1, then prevention of soil runoff, 2, linking the country's perennial rivers with seasonal rivers, 3, rainwater harvesting and recharge of groundwater table, 4, then regeneration of natural vegetation, and here you have to select the correct answer using the code given below, and the options are A, 1 and 2 only, B, 2, 3 and 4 only, C, 1, 3 and 4 only, and D, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, this question, it is related to the benefits of implementing the integrated watershed development program. So, we know that it was started in 2009-10 period, and the main aim of this integrated watershed development program is to prevent the soil erosion or the soil runoff, and also it also gives importance to rainwater harvesting and also recharge of this groundwater table, and then we can say it also aims in the regeneration of natural vegetation. Okay, but in this integrated watershed development program, nothing like linking the country's perennial rivers with seasonal rivers, nothing such a statement is not correct related to integrated watershed development. So that you can easily eliminate option 2. So if you eliminate option 2 itself, we'll come to the conclusion that our answer will be C. C means 1, 3 and 4. That means option 1, the prevention of soil runoff, is correct. Then option 3 and option 4 is correct. So our answer will be naturally 1, 3 and 4 only. Okay. So that's all for today's session. You can download the material from the link given below. Thank you for listening.